So welcome to A Complete Vibe. Over here we talk about self-development, self-growth, personal development, how to love upon yourself even more. Basically, I give tips and tricks on just how to become a better version of yourself. So if this is your first time seeing me, thank you for clicking on this video. If this is your second time seeing me, thank you for clicking on this video, and so on and so on. So whatever, just thank you for clicking on this video. So in this video, I wanted to talk about self-love rituals. I know this day and climate, it can be kind of difficult to really practice self-love on yourself, or it may even be frowned upon because people do call self-love selfish, but it's not. Because you are your best priority. You should always come first in your life. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to be whole and complete to be anything else to anyone else. So self-love is just the regard for your own feelings, your own well-being, your own happiness. Basically, self-love is just putting yourself first, allowing yourself to come first. And self-love can be shown in many different ways. It can go from, doing your enjoyments, doing whatever you enjoy on a daily or weekly basis. It could be discovering what you're lacking or what areas you may be lacking in your life and making the necessary steps to complete that goal or that task. It could be just doing things you always wanted to do, and whatever that looks like for you, so be it. It could be, if you always wanted to jump out of a plane, girl, go jump out of that plane. If that's what you want to do, it's figuring out what you want to do, what you like, what you may like, what you want to maybe try, and actually doing it. You can't talk about it forever. Eventually, you're going to have to jump. You're going to have to do something. So you might as well do what you want to do, or do what you think you may like doing. So what I do for my self-love ritual, whenever I'm feeling down, whenever I'm feeling depleted, exhausted, tired, drained, whatever it may be, I just know I need a recharge in the self-love area. I do a few things. Now I'm gonna tell you what I do, but you do what you want to do. And what I do may not work for you, and what you do may not work for me. But just you're gonna have to be willing to try some new things. If you haven't discovered yet what you really like to do, you're gonna have to get out and try some new things and figure it out. But you're more than welcome to do what I do. But don't come to my video up under my comments telling me my stuff didn't work for you, because this is what works for me. So yeah. So first things first, I always make sure that I cleanse my space. So I do this with either Palo Santo or sage, and you can get either one like on Amazon, or if you have a little local, I don't know the name of that store, but the little local woman who can know how to do voodoo and stuff, go to that woman's store, them people's store, and get you some sage or some Palo Santo. So I usually put my intention into the Palo Santo or into the sage. I put my intention into it. I tell it what I need it to do. And then I go around my home. You have to make sure all of your windows and doors are open, so the negative energy does have somewhere to go, because otherwise your negative energy will just be circulating, and I don't know what's that gonna do for you. So make sure your windows and doors are open while you're cleansing your space. Sometimes I have music on while I'm doing this, but not always. Most of the time I do it like first thing in the morning. I just walk clockwise around my house, cleansing my space. The next thing I do, and one of my favorites, is a spiritual bath. Oh, and also if you don't have a bath, because I know a lot of people don't, if you don't have a bath And you can just pour a few drops of whatever your essential oil is into your shower, and that at least will give you some type of aroma, some type of like space to clear your mind. But back to the spiritual bath. So what I normally do is just pour some Himalayan pink salt in there, pour some Epsom salt in there, do a scoop of coconut oil, light the candles. I also like to do either like rose petals, or take the entire head of a flower, like a sunflower, take the entire head and put it into the bath. I will insert pictures here. So I would do those steps and sit there. It doesn't really matter if my water is hot or cold. It's honestly whatever I'm feeling at the time. I do that. I rock with that. Again, this is self-love. So whatever your body's telling you to do, you do it. And so my next thing is I figured out that I am a art girl. Like, I love art. Any type of art, I want to do it. I want to be in the midst of it. I want to experience it. So one of my favorite things to do is go to this sip and paint class. I will insert a picture here, because your girl is raw. I mean, I think I should have been an artist. I probably was an artist in another lifetime, because I'm nice with it, if I do say so myself. It don't matter. Matter of fact, it don't even matter what nobody else say. I think I'm sick with it. I'm nice. I am an artist. So that's what I do. I go to the art class a lot. Anytime I look online and see a picture that I want to do, I go do it. And most of the time I even go by myself, and that's okay. Again, this is about self-love. It's about you, what you want to do, what you like, what you enjoy. So yeah, do that. Another thing that's big for me is fresh flowers. I don't know about any other store. My store is Publix. That's where I always go. And I know at Publix they have a 3 for $12 flower thing they got going on. So basically it's you can pick any 3 sets of flowers or bouquets of flowers, and it's only $12. And I know my Publix, they put out new flowers every morning. So usually, like, once the kids are off to school, I go up there and I get my little flowers and either set them in my house, or, like I said, put them in my spiritual bath. Just whatever I feel like doing with those flowers, that's what I do with those flowers, boo. So the last thing I do is long car drives. Sometimes I don't have a destination, sometimes I do. It just depends, again, on what I feel like doing. My last car drive I up and took by myself, I went to a city that was maybe an hour and a half away, and they had a Van Gogh exhibit, an interactive exhibit. So basically, you like the Van Gogh pictures and everything he's painted was on the wall and the ceiling and the floor. Like, it was really nice. I had a great time. But yeah, I up and just went to that, had a great time, stopped at my favorite little restaurant and ate there. Some man I didn't know, I didn't even see the man. I don't think I saw the man. He ended up paying for my food at the restaurant. So, that's always a good thing too. And he just told the waiter, like, he was paying for my food. The waiter didn't tell me who he was. So after she told me he was paying for my food, honey, I left, because I ain't got time. But thank you, sir, whoever you were. But yeah, so long car drives, like I said, sometimes I have a destination, sometimes I don't. Again, it's just whatever I'm in the mood for, that's what I go with. I know even like in the Black community, like, people, if you say, oh, I'm practicing self-love, like, you kind of look down upon, because it's like, well, why would you put yourself first? When you have other priorities, you have all these other people in your life you have to be taken care of. But I honestly feel like when I take a step back and really take care of myself, you know, really start speaking my love language to myself, it's like I'm just renewed. I'm put on a whole new level, and now I can be everything else for everyone else, but I have to come first. I have to pour into myself first. So I don't know who started that. Self-love is selfish, because it's not. Self-love is love. Like, you got to really love yourself to put yourself first. And that's okay with me. So that's it. I think I'm done for today. So I'll see y'all next time. And I hope y'all like my intro and my outro videos, because I really did work hard on those. And you know, I ain't the best, but I ain't the worst. And I do be putting in a little work. So I hope y'all see my efforts in these videos. But I always thank you. All praises to the Most High. Y'all have a great day.